You're listening to Season 7 of the award-winning Homemade Matters podcast. Brought to you from the West Midlands in the UK.
We're just a regular family of 5 on a home education journey, and we want to share our journey with you and encourage you on yours. So thanks for joining us, and here's this week's episode.
Hello.
Hello, hi everybody. My name's
Hi.
Luke.
And my name's Eden.
Welcome to
Homemade Matters.
Season 7.
Episode 17?
I know.
Oh,
Loads
wow.
of episodes. Yeah, we've been really consistent again.
Yeah.
Thanks to lockdown. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Always lots to talk about.
Always.
We were just making a list because we do a bit of preparation.
Well, you basically make a list of all the stuff we need to do and then we just say it.
Talk it through. Shall we start with chickens?
Yes.
As you know, how many chickens do we have?
10.
And one of our chickens,
Sunshine.
what's the story there?
She's gone broody again, so we brought some organic eggs. And actually, we only got them from the second time because the first time Daddy forgot. And then the second time he pretended he forgot, but actually he had them. And so we got some organic chicken eggs because there's a chance that they're fertilised because they're organic free range. And so we've put them on Sunshine and hopefully we'll have some baby chicks.
Yeah, so we've got a broody chicken.
Yeah.
But none of our eggs would be fertile because we don't have a rooster.
Yes.
But the organic free-range eggs, not just any eggs, they're Marks and Spencer's organic free-range eggs.
Because that makes all the difference.
Yeah, so she's been sitting on them for about 8 or 9 days.
Yep.
8 days maybe.
8
2
days.
weeks ago.
It's 8 days.
Was it a week ago?
No,
and
it's more a week ago, Dad.
we did something earlier. What did we do?
We candled them.
So what's candling?
Basically, where you get a really bright light, and then you place the egg like on top of it, and in a dark room. And if you can see like little bits in it, then it's probably
It might be the start of the embryo.
yeah.
So we had a few false starts because our LED torches and lights were not bright enough.
No.
And we even made a little box to go over the top of it. What did we do to the box?
We literally just cut a hole in it.
A little kind of 2p shaped hole in the top to sit the egg in.
Yeah.
So we tried them in our dark room, which is one of our storage rooms.
Which has no windows.
It has no windows. Yeah, when our house was a care home, it was a dark room, a sensory room. But then what was our final answer that worked really well?
My lava lamp.
So we took the lamp bit of your lava lamp
Off.
and we had to go and do it in the cellar, didn't we? Because we needed a plug.
Yeah.
But that was loads more effective.
It was, yeah. It just shows how bright a light you need.
And if you head on over to Instagram, we did post a picture. It's not the red planet, although Mars is in the news, isn't it?
Yeah, the rover and everything.
And 2 more satellites in orbit.
Oh, really?
Can you remember which countries have sent satellites to Mars?
America.
Yeah, so they sent the rover. Do you remember what the name of the rover was?
Perseverance.
Yes. And
I
then
can't remember the names of the
there's
satellites.
a satellite from China.
Yeah, I
and one
wasn't
from
aware
the
they
UAE.
named them.
Yeah, I don't think they got names. It was just the countries I was after. Anyway, so we weren't sure whether we could see anything.
Yeah.
But then we did a bit of comparison online, and there's a high probability
They actually
that
are.
they actually are fertilised.
Yeah.
Because when we compared it to our normal eggs, they were definitely clear.
Definitely.
But there were some blobby bits, weren't they, in the other ones?
Yeah, and there's a high chance 3 of them are roosters because with chicken keeping, of every egg there's a 50% chance it's a rooster. 50% chance.
Yeah. Well, so we're going to have to see. So we'll keep Sunshine brooding on them. It'd be great to have spring chickens.
Yeah, like
roosters.
We could name them like Marks and Sparky.
Marks and Sparks. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because Marks and Spencers.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like Daffodil.
Daffodil.
Names. Tulip,
Hyacinth. All good spring names. So we'll see, and we don't even know what type of chickens there will be. So we don't. If they do hatch, it's unlikely we'll be able to sex them.
Yeah.
Early.
We'll have to wait until they're like egg laying.
And then, we're not planning to keep a cockerels, are we?
No, we're gonna have to send them to our friend's granddad,
who is good at dispatching chickens. Although Circle of Life and all that.
Yeah.
So that is very exciting, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Literally.
Exciting. Yeah.
Meanwhile, our other chickens are still laying, which is pretty good, isn't it?
Yep. Mooching around.
Mooching about. So that's been a very exciting thing.
Yes.
And the reason I was in Marks and Spencer's was because I was getting a yummy dine-in meal for two for Valentine's Day.
Didn't hear of it.
Well, it was very tasty.
Yeah.
Really good.
We didn't eat
really,
it.
really posh, nice takeaway meal.
It was for you and
effectively.
Mummy.
But we did do some Valentine's Day theming, didn't we, around the house?
Yes, we did. So we decorated our window, our front window of the house, and we read Valentine's Day books and did some Valentine's Day craft. Yeah.
You made some Valentine's things?
Yeah, we
Caked.
made some. Yeah, and me and Belle, we made peppermint creams shaped of in hearts.
Yeah, I don't think I got any of those.
Oh yeah.
Disappointing. Well, that's okay because I'm on a diet. What
The
else
disappointments
did we do?
had
Didn't we do a
with the
treasure
other
hunt?
diet.
Mummy had hidden some
Yeah, we did.
hearts around the house. What were on those?
Like stuff like God loves you, stuff like that. Basically.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because we thought that certainly for decorating the windows, like most people have taken down the rainbows and things. I mean, it's nearly a year since
Everyone did that.
that started, and ours all faded. But we
I
we thought it would be
know,
nice to make an effort, wouldn't it, on the windows?
It would, yeah, and it was, yeah. Do you know, I still remember coming back from drama crying because we weren't able to do our performance and because Boris had cancelled it.
I know. Well, yeah.
And then,
that was
like,
the first
next
lockdown,
day
wasn't it?
we were in lockdown.
That was the first lockdown. Speaking of
Yeah.
drama, if you listened to our last episode, we talked about a project that you'd been working on. So
Yes.
since then, what did we do shortly after we recorded the last episode?
As soon as we'd finished, we literally started recording my
We
New Beginnings
filmed it. Yeah. So talk us through the process.
So we had to set the camera up and find Daddy's office wall, which was a good thing to film it on.
Yeah. So there's a nice
Yeah.
clear black background, so if everyone was focused on you and the script.
Yeah, and I wore all black, but then I just had lots of different little props to show who I am.
And why was that you needed to show who you were differently?
Because I did a mono polylog, which, in case you don't know, is like basically where you're the only actor or actress and you act lots of different parts.
So you had lots of different parts that you acted. How did we practically do that then?
Basically, I just stood at different points of the camera and then we edited it all together.
And did we? What we did was we did all of each character's lines in turn, didn't we?
Yeah, with just little pauses.
And then when we did all of that,
Then we
what did we do? Yeah, how did we edit it?
Basically, we just stitched it all together online, like literally, like in the olden days, you would literally tape it all together.
Yeah, you'd literally snip the reels, wouldn't you, of tape, because it was all on tapes. Each frame was on tape. We did it digitally. I use Shotcut, which is free video editing software. But we literally kind of snipped and trimmed, didn't we?
Yeah, and
assembled it together.
Yeah, and like black bits coming on at different scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did fades in and out so that you could tell in between the different scenes. That was very satisfying, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, it was so good.
And you came and you helped me do that so that you got the whole process from start to finish.
Yeah, it was.
And we
so
sent
fun.
that into your drama.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody else has filmed and recorded their own ones yet.
Yeah, I think they have because yeah.
Guess you might find out.
Yeah, well,
your next call.
Some people filmed it like while they were on Zoom.
Okay.
And others just filmed it at home, and then they're going to stitch it together, Beck and Greg.
Well, that's pretty good.
We like doing it by ourselves.
Well, yeah. Well, it's a good skill to have.
It is editing software.
Well, be able to do video. So, well, one last thing before we finish this first half of the show.
Yeah.
It was another day. We've had Valentine's Day, and then a couple of days later, what day was it?
Pancake Day!
So
I love pancakes.
we're not short of eggs in our house, are we?
Yeah. Not much point
So how did
trying
we
to-
celebrate Pancake Day?
We literally ate loads of pancakes. I had 9.5 pancakes. I beat everyone else in this house. I had 9.5.
What did you have on your pancakes?
Well, it was a mix really, because sometimes I had lemon and sugar. For the majority, I had chocolate spread, and then for some of the others, I had golden syrup. But I got a bit sick of golden syrup because I put a bit too much on.
Yeah, it's very rich, isn't it? So essentially all of yours were sweet pancakes.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody had savoury pancakes.
Well,
did
Mummy
they?
had golden syrup and like meat or something on bacon. I mean.
Oh, bacon.
Yeah, she said it was like an American style pancake.
Yeah, that's like maple syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, but
bacon.
I didn't try it, to be honest.
So that's
I was
pretty good.
More interested in chocolate.
Yeah, I think I would have quite
so
liked
yummy.
9.5 pancakes. I think I had 4.5 in the end, or 3.5, 4.5 probably.
Yeah, well, you had to finish off other people's.
I know. Yeah, that's the role of a dad.
Yeah, literally every pancake day, Dad, you just finish off those which can't
I know.
be eaten when people struggle on to the very end.
Right. Well, let's take a short break.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a slurp of tea, and then we'll be back.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Home in Matters podcast.
And we're back.
That was really
As if by
short.
magic.
You didn't even have a slurp of tea,
I'm
Dad.
gonna have it now. Decaf tea, actually, because I've cut my caffeine intake.
Yep.
Shall we talk about Lent?
Okay.
Now, if you've been listening closely, and thank you if you have,
Yeah.
we got a bit excited actually in our preparations for Lent.
Yes.
So, but it is now finally Lent,
It is.
and there's a few things we're doing. So, I think Mummy printed out some twinkle resources actually that we've got on the door downstairs. So, what are some of the activities every day for Lent?
So one of them is a kindness tree, where basically when you've been kind, you colour in a leaf every day. Yeah, I haven't coloured in any of those yet. Not because I haven't been kind, but because I keep on forgetting. And there's also a Lent chart, where every day you colour in like a little square, and then at the end you'll have like
It's like a road map, isn't it? It's a path, the
Yeah.
pathway to Easter, because that's what Lent is, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a journey.
I have to colour mine in as well.
So
Once again,
we've
I've
got
been
those
forgetting.
downstairs. So
Yes.
we're not giving anything up. We're doing extra nice things.
Yeah.
And then what we really enjoyed during Advent, the last two
Yeah.
Christmases, what did we really enjoy doing?
We really enjoyed having like story time all together, and doing like biblical adventure journey things.
Yeah, so there's an author called Arnold Utreide, and he's written some fantastic Advent family devotionals, which were really
Yes.
good. Set at the same time, people's stories in parallel with the Christmas story and the birth of Jesus. And
Yes.
what did we light as we went through?
We lighted our Advent candle.
So that's really nice. So then we discovered, because Lent started quite early this year, it's only February, but in January we realised that he had written a Lent devotional, the same guy.
Yeah.
So we bought that. It's called Amon's Adventure.
Yes.
And we've started that. It's not necessarily an everyday one. There's 28 chapters to
But
it.
some of them are quite long.
But some of them are quite long, so we're going to try and spread it out. And then
Yeah.
we thought, so we really liked the candle part of it.
Yeah.
So
I
what
love
have we
this bit.
made?
We've made a cross for Christ's body, and then we've literally stuck like wood in it, and then we've put the candles on.
Yes, we've made a Lenten, I think it's known as a Lenten cross. And we've used some cherry wood from our garden.
Yes.
And I chopped it down into bits, and I've made candle holders. In fact, I've made a how-to video, so
Yeah.
you can see what it looks like. I'll link that in this post, or you can head on over to our website.
Yeah, go
and there'll
have
be
a
a
look
link
at that.
there. So we've got 7 candles in there,
Yes.
and the idea is that we are following a sort of, I think it's traditionally known as a liturgy of diminishing lights. So, and this actually links to why we have a candle at Christmas. So why do we have an Advent candle at Christmas?
I don't know. You haven't.
Because
told me.
Jesus is.
Oh yeah, because Jesus is the light of the world.
And then, so we start the liturgy of diminishing lights, which we're following to a degree.
Yeah.
Is we start with all 7 candles lit,
Yeah.
and then
As we go through,
Lent, what do we do?
we distinguish them, and you were doing a motion with your fingers, but
And we extinguish them. Yeah.
But I pointed out you actually going to blow them out.
Yeah. So we start with them all lit because Jesus is the light of the world. But at every turn of his story, people tried to snuff that light out. Yeah, they tried to do that. So by Good Friday, we end up with 1 candle left, the white candle, which represents
Christ.
Yeah. So we're really enjoying that. It's not too late to make your own candle holder and follow that. So I'd really love you to go and have a look at that video.
Yeah, it's really good. Trust me.
And if you can get hold of Amon's Adventure, it's probably not too late to do that.
Yeah.
some of you on Instagram have already given us some other good ideas of books
you.
to follow in the future, so we'll do that.
Yes.
Faith's a big part of our family anyway, so we really like doing that. And
Yeah, we do.
you know, reading aloud is a huge part of our family experience in general and our learning.
Absolutely.
And so it's a special treat. I know you all look forward to reading all together on the landing, on our Lego landing, just by candlelight.
Yes.
And doing all of that before bed. So
the only downside of it is we have to have 7-minute baths, but I don't have to anymore because I have my bath afterwards.
Yeah. So our normal routine would be you'd all have sequential baths, and then I would read stories from youngest to oldest.
Yeah.
But because we're all together. Yeah, because we're all together. Speaking of stories, what book did we finish just this week or the other week?
I finished this. Oh, Animal Farm.
Reading Animal Farm.
I was thinking of Harry Potter because I'd finished the 6th book of Harry Potter.
Yeah, Animal Farm, a classic book about communism, really, and idealism.
Yes.
Did it end how you expected?
No, I thought Well, I'll say how I thought, because I thought Snowball was going to come back,
and then
they all rebelled, because after they listened, I thought they were all going to rebel, after they'd heard it, refuse to work.
I know. Yeah, it doesn't really have a happy ending, and it's a little bit bleak in that respect.
Yeah, I thought it was
that basically, and Snowball kind of is emblematic of the dream. He represented the dream, but the dream fled, and it became a bit of a dictatorship.
Wonder what happened to him.
Well, I know. Well, that's what for us to think about. So we've started a new book.
We have
called Bone Talk.
Which
is set in the Philippines in the end of the 19th century.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
But I guess we're going to read.
The author.
We'll read that a little bit slower because we're doing our Lent devotion at the moment.
Like the long winter. We read the first chapter and then we didn't read it till after Christmas.
I know, yeah. That was good. Well, it does feel like winter is finally past.
Over.
Oh, nearly over. It's been ever so windy and wet though.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo. But that does mean things are growing.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer it when it was sunny and then it rains in the night.
I know.
That's much better.
I know. So you've planted some seeds actually.
I have. I've planted some mustard seeds which I got from a club on the Zoom.
So they're growing. Ash has sent some seeds from his Mud and Bloom box, I think.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my snack surprise to arrive.
Yeah, that's your subscription box. That's exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to arrive. It might arrive today, It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's already been, I'm afraid.
Oh, shame. Not going to arrive till Monday then.
Speaking of, but it has been half term, so we're 23 weeks into our routine, but we took half term off.
Yeah.
Because Mummy had some work to do.
And
you guys also had some holiday clubs. So what was one of the holiday clubs you went to?
Well,
virtually.
The only holiday club. It was our Mission Control Church's holiday club.
Yeah, kind of good space theme though, with all of the Mars stuff going on.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
So there was it was on YouTube, and then there was Zoom follow up.
Yeah, we only did the last day on Zoom.
That was fun though. That was a quiz.
It was, it was fun, yeah. And I drew on the screen.
Yeah, that was a bit funny.
Because everyone was like, Eden Strickland has drawn on the screen. And then I
still don't know how you did that.
You'd have to click the pen button, and then you can just draw. Oh. I only did one line though.
Speaking of quizzing, we had a super fun, exciting quiz that we took part in.
You'd forgotten.
No, just getting to the end
quiz.
Of it. So, thanks to your granddad, who's got a Sky subscription,
Sky VIP,
entered us into a special VIP quiz for Sky customers on Harry Potter.
It's so cool.
So we did that the other night. You all stayed up.
Yeah.
And dressed up.
Yes.
And how did we prepare for it?
We watched the Goblet of Fire film.
But how we also prepared the whole week. How did we do that?
Oh, we played Harry Potter trivia.
Yeah, we had Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit. So I was quizzing you and Asher. You've got great knowledge about it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And then the quiz was really fun. I mean, it was a big old quiz, wasn't it? How many teams approximately were there?
20,000.
24,000 teams or something.
Yeah.
And
more than that, probably.
But they had some of the actors from the films.
It's so
asking
cool.
questions.
Flitwick, Ginny Weasley.
Yeah, so Warwick Davis, very, very famous, who played Professor Flitwick. Bonnie's,
he also does the aeroplane ads.
Yeah, Bonnie somebody or other, who played Ginny.
Yeah.
And Jason Isaacs, who played Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah, I wonder whether Ginny was actually 10 when she played Ginny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You know,
So
because in the first book she's only 10, she can't go to Hogwarts.
we had loads of fun, didn't we?
We did, it
on the
was really
quiz.
fun. And if only you hadn't got those slider questions.
They
not
were hard.
submitted in
Yeah,
time.
they were hard. I mean, it was all time. There was like, you had a quick time. You only had a limited amount of time to answer the questions. But
25 seconds.
we were in about a 5,000th position at the end.
Quite good, really.
And I reckon we'd have been 2,000 places higher if I'd actually managed to press the button in time on those 2 questions. So it didn't record an answer on 2 questions, that we were close.
It's annoying.
So,
yeah. Oh, but some of them we got absolutely right, and it was really good.
But it was really fun, wasn't it? And Asher
Yeah.
said he felt like a bit nervous, a bit, beforehand. It's the excitement, isn't it?
That was me, wasn't it?
And Asher as well. Both of you said that.
Yeah, we did. It was a bit nervous. It was just like, wah!
I do love a good quiz.
Yeah, me too.
So that was extra special fun, and we sent
Yeah.
in pictures. They were asking for pictures of like best dressed costumes and best
And
mascots.
We had Golden Ninja.
We brought one of our chickens in. So
Yeah.
that was quite a good mascot, but we
Yeah.
didn't win a spot prize, sadly.
Oh, I thought that was better than the little dog, which
I
was
know.
spot prize.
Yeah, a boxer dressed up as Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Wow, so loads going on.
Yes.
You and Belle do lots of baking. What did you bake yesterday?
We made some little jam biscuits.
Like
but,
jammy dodger type things,
yeah,
aren't they?
from a book. But we added our own twist, so we added loads of jam and we added vanilla extract as well.
And it was jam we'd made earlier in the year.
Yeah, from the damson trees and
That we'd
blackberries.
picked. Yeah, that we'd foraged for, so that was pretty good.
Yeah. Funny to say, we foraged for blackberries in our garden.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, I suppose
We can't anymore.
it wasn't the only place we foraged for blackberries. We did go to the park too.
Yeah, but mostly we did it in our garden.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I think we've covered everything.
Whew, wow.
Another busy
Yeah.
few weeks. Bearing in mind, 1 week we wasn't even an official learning week. We've done an awful lot.
Yeah, we really have. I just feel like we need lockdown to end, really, because life's going too fast.
I think a lot of people echo that sentiment. So
Yeah.
we hope you're doing really well.
Yes.
However the pandemic is treating you. We hope that our podcasts are a little ray of something to cheer you up.
Yeah.
That's our intention.
Yes.
And we love it when you get in touch. It
Please
makes our
do.
day.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So do get in touch. We love hearing from you.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
It is, yeah.
All the contact details coming up soon.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised today when I thought to myself, oh wow, people actually listen to this.
I know.
I was like, it kind of, my brain hadn't really thought about that before.
I know.
I just kind of assumed you
Well,
edited it and then.
We just love making it. So
Yeah, it's really fun.
if you enjoy it, please give us a rating.
Please do.
Please get in touch. And we will see you next time.
Yes,
Bye.
goodbye.
You've been listening to the Homemade Matters podcast. We love hearing from you, so email us to homemadematters@gmail.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Homemade Matters, and visit our website at www.homemadematters.co.uk. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a review wherever you listen, like Apple Podcasts, Stitcher or Spotify. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your homemade journey this week.
They say absence makes the heart grow fond. Well, I've grown quite fond of you. Some people may think you're strange, but I think I'm strange too. It's raining outside, and it's raining inside too. I wanna go home, place where I'm known, and where I know you. Walk familiar streets.